How you doing? I'm Big D. Welcome to the show, Mr. Know-It-All. I'm going to have some different views on many different things. Also, things that I've built, things that I've modified, made better. This is an item that I found online on YouTube. Someone actually built one. I changed it in many different ways to fit myself and the types of tires, motorcycle tires that I do, motorcycle wheels that are going to be utilizing this type of machine. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things. One, to try to keep it so it's not all trashed up after you use it many times. One of the things that I use that keeps it somewhat decent so it doesn't scratch it all to hell is I use a couple of rags and protect the surface. You can probably use a piece of rubber. I just haven't chosen that option yet. This is working out pretty well. I've done 20-30 tires now. One of my modifications that I did, because you're going to have different size wheels, you can actually put it in the hole to lock. You'll see why you're going to need to lock the wheel on this type of machine, and it'll give you different dimensions. I believe this will give you all the way out to a 19. This will be about a 14 inch, or even lower. You know, you probably get a 12 or a 13. Mini bike with spoke wheels, you probably get that on there. One of the modifications that I used is, and that's I fabricated this with some differences of what I found on YouTube. Now this is a 3/4 inch solid bar that was welded into the plate. Now this has options to go in and out. That way you can utilize it for different rims, different size rims. Like I said, you probably could definitely do at least a 15 up to a 19, but you sometimes can utilize it for a 21. It all depends on the application. Run into issues with the larger wheels. Definitely run into issues with the smaller wheels because it only can go so far in. The smaller ones and the longer ones, or the larger diameter wheels, those you have to still use spoons, but you won't need the lock, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is gonna set it on here. You're gonna use this and put it in the dimension that you want, lock this into place, and then you also can use this one for the height, and you can go up and down with this to make it work for any wheel up to, I believe it's about an 8-inch wide wheel. And this does rotate around. This may be cut down so it doesn't have to be reset, because as you can see, it does hit in certain applications. But when you get from that point to this point, you're already taking, you've already completed the removal of the one side of the tire. Okay, and one of the things that I designed in this is so you can utilize a ratchet to actually turn. Say that you've already brought the tire up, the bead of the tire, you brought it up over this section here, and then you would just turn just like that to remove it, and it's very effortless if you properly push down the part of the tire that's going into the drop down center of the rim. This is effortless. If you are interested in knowing the dimensions or anything that I've used, so you can build your own, even if it's the stand, if you want the dimensions of the stand. I purchased a lot of these things, like these locks, I purchased them on Amazon. The duckbill, I purchased that on Amazon. The hardware, the tubing, I sourced them locally. This is just a Harbor Freight 1/2 inch. I welded a 1/2 inch extension onto a piece of pipe that actually goes over the 3/4 inch solid bar. Again, leave some questions in the comment section. I'll definitely answer your questions. And if you want to just make a comment, I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for all.